The battle continued throughout the night. They were able to repel all the Hollow Men. Early in the morning, Miles reset the hover mines. But to his surprise, a drone device appeared in the canyon, just as the automated defense batteries were about to be activated. The drone quickly fled the canyon. Soon, 2 months had passed. Life was now going on as usual. Miles was in constant contact with Anya. That's when Miles noticed the light bulbs on the ground. So, on Christmas Day, he built a tree. The gesture touched Anya's heart, and the two of them became even closer. The cold winter was coming to an end. It was the 8th month of their stay. Today, Miles didn't see Anya. It was a great disappointment to him. At night, he went to the telescope and found Anya sitting alone in a chair, crying. It turned out that Anya's father had died today. She wanted Miles to be with her. The urge to cross the Domain Canyon was in Miles' mind, but he can't do it on his own. So he's trying to meet Anya. He took the warheads out of the arsenal. Miles removed the firing pin and took out the powder. He attached the rocket to a carabiner, lay out the cable in the open. As Anya looked on in amazement, Miles fired the rockets decisively. The rocket landed successfully in the East Tower woods. Anya quickly made her way to the ground and tied the cable to the trunk of a tree. Miles playfully asked her, "Can we have dinner together in the evening?" A gesture that surprised Anya. Miles had dressed up for the meeting and even picked some flowers. After hanging the mountaineering buckle, Miles set off for the East Tower with determination. He couldn't bear the thought of not seeing Anya. Miles followed his inertia to the center of the canyon. The Hollow Man hissed from the canyon. He climbed up the cable to meet her and finally managed to reach Anya. The two of them smiled brightly. At night, they talked about their ambitions. Miles had an unforgettable night. The next day, Miles climbed back up the cable again. On the way, he looked back at Anya with sadness. Just then, there was an explosion in the West Tower. An airman had climbed the West Tower wall. A piece of debris cut the cable. Miles was falling fast in the middle of the canyon. Anya's heart was racing. Luckily, Miles was carrying a parachute, but the danger was still there at the bottom of the canyon. Anya rushed to the armory. "Grab your gear and your parachute." She jumped down the ravine without hesitation. Finally, Anya landed in a fast-flowing river. Unfortunately, her parachute got caught. All she could do was cut the ropes on her body. Helpless, she drifted down the river. Anya didn't stop until she grabbed onto a tree trunk. An unconscious Miles landed in the woods. His body hung upside down from the trunk. When he awoke from his sleep, saw an ugly creature trying to attack him. He drew his pistol and fired at the creature. The sound of the gunshot alerted Anya, who was not far away. As he fired, he cut his own rope. He fell into a puddle of bright red slime. When he tried to get up, he realized he had been sucked in. Sharp claws began to appear all around him, ready to devour his body.